Hello everybody and welcome to my first impressions of Lethal League by Team Reptile. So this is actually a pretty interesting game because in its simplest form, it's Pong. It's another Pong clone, but it also brings a lot of new and very, very unique things to its gameplay style. It's more of like a kind of like a fighter version of Pong. Like the way that I like to think of it is, I don't know if any of you guys know the game Dive Kick, but it's a very gimmicky kind of fighter game where like one hit kills you, that kind of thing. I like to think of it as a mix of Pong and Dive Kick, but really it's one of those games where the simplest way is actually to go ahead and jump into things. So one other thing I will say, actually talking about the menu here, the game actually does have a lot of like kind of Super Smash Brothers-esque elements in regards to its design, at least especially with the menu right here, because it's just like screaming Super Smash Bros. But you've got 5 different characters that you can pick from. As you move on farther through the game, you can actually give them, unlock additional skins, because you actually get levels in this game. As far as I can tell, I'm pretty sure the only thing that the levels actually do is give a different look to your character and stuff like that, so that doesn't really matter. But anyways, let's go ahead and get a computer play in there. We'll just go ahead and have them be random, and go ahead and actually get started with it, because this is 100... we're going against the Candyman. This is actually a game that 100% is best described by showing it. So as I mentioned, basically it is very much so... Oh, we actually destroyed Candyman. It's very much so a Pong clone in many regards, because what happens is there's this ball, as you can see right here, that's going around. But unlike Pong, where your goal is to get it to pass the other person's side, which would be this one, obviously, if we're the left player, and the left side if you're the right. Unlike that being the goal, it's basically kind of like anti-Pong in regards that you, rather than getting passed to the player, we totally got our ass whooped there, rather than passing the player and, getting goals, wow, that was horrible, getting goals in that regards, you actually want to hit the opponent, and, oh, we got our super move. That was pretty cool. So yeah, basically how this game works in regards to controls is that, there's only 3 buttons, or 2 buttons, actually, if you're not counting movement. You can jump, and then you can also hit the ball. But then there's also various ways that you can hit the ball. Oh no, there are 3! I forgot about bunts. Basically what happens is every time you hit the ball will actually get more momentum and start moving faster and faster, and that's where a lot of the real excitement in this game comes. Watching, seeing like how crazy fast you could get the ball moving and stuff like that, and you could actually hit your opponents after you've knocked them out, which is a lot of fun. That's the only time you actually get to hit your opponent in the entire game, which is a little bit butts. That was unfortunate. But anyways, so yeah, the ball moves faster every time you hit it, unless you do a bunt, which you do by hitting the B button. And basically what that does is it knocks it into the air much more lightly and makes the ball slow down a little bit. So sometimes that can be used in a very, very strategic way to, of course, throw off your opponent. I think we're doing level 1 for Candyman because he is like unbelievably bad right now. But then, as you can see, you have your life bar. 1 hit kills you, so your life bar is more your lives rather than your actual life. Candyman was actually taken out. But right under that, you actually also have your super charge or whatever. And how your super works is you get 1 point every time you hit the ball, unless you do this downward hit. Like if you press A to jump and then hit like X down if you're using a controller like I am, like here, we'll show it off in a bit. Then you will actually hit the ball with more power than you normally do, and you actually get 2 points. Although, does that require a bunt, or does it always work that way? Oh, it does require a bunt. Okay, my bad. You need to do that downward hit, but you need to do it after a bunt, which, with Latch here is this awesome, like, eating move. That's what I love about Latch. Latch is so cool. He's my favorite character in the game so far. Oh yes, there's a super! See, every character, how you use your super, your bar needs to be full. And I don't know if every character in this game has a different super move or whatever, but I know Latch's is definitely different from a few. Like Candyman's is also very unique. Basically, what happens is once the bar is full, you just hit the smack button 2 times in a row, and you'll actually go ahead and oh, but that was foolish. Probably shouldn't have tried bunting it there. So let's actually go ahead and try to oh my god, Candyman, please don't be that easy. Really should have actually turned up the difficulty, because this guy is when I'm not making really stupid moves, this guy isn't letting me show off some of the gimmicks of the game. So come on, hit it at me, boy. We just need to bunt it. Make sure we don't get hit. One thing that I also should say about the gameplay, of course, is that shoot. Whoever hit the ball last is actually invulnerable to the ball. But they can again hit it. So see, the ball is red. That means we were the last ones who ended up hitting it. There we go. That's his super. So I hope you guys saw that. He like took it in his mouth for a little bit and then shot it out at a very, very, very rapid speed. But seeing as how the ball is blue, because Candyman hit it last, that means it can hit us, but it cannot hit him. And actually, regardless of whatever the color the ball is, any player can hit it. So if it's red and we hit it, but we want it to keep on getting faster and faster, we could still continue to hit the ball. Oh, I knew we were gonna get taken down there. That just put me in a bad spot, to say the least. But anyway, so yeah, obviously this is oh god, that sucks. Obviously this is a game where its biggest element to it, I would say, is actually the multiplayer, 100%. Like, it's fun to play against bots and stuff like that, but the entertainment of playing against bots only goes so far. This is a game that would be, that most of its enjoyment comes from, like, interacting with your friends while playing with the game and going through all the crazy situations. I should actually really quick, now that I'm here with all these guys, I can mention their supers. I don't know all of them. I think Raptor's, like, the ball, he hits the ball forward a little bit, then it, like, stops for a second, then goes fast again. I think that's it. That might be this lady's one, though. I'm not sure. The only ones that I know for sure are Latches, like we saw when he eats the ball for a moment and then fires it out at a much rapid speed. And then Candyman, his one is really cool. Basically, he makes it so the ball can go through any wall once. So if it goes through the wall on the left side of the map, instead of bouncing off that left wall, it'll pop out on the right side, which can be very, very distracting. Honestly, I think Candyman actually has by far the best super in this game, because it's very, very unpredictable, and when you're playing with other players, it's hard to realize what's actually happening before it's actually happened. So let's actually go ahead and talk about more of the single-player stuff first for this game. There's also challenge modes, which is basically kind of like adventure in the classic Super Smash Bros. Games. Because as you can see here, let's actually, we should do someone new. We'll only play like 1 or 2 games. Let's be this awesome skateboard guy. Random map. As you can see, there's like 10 levels in total. I've actually never counted them, so I'm not 100% sure. But basically, it's like one-on-one fights, or not one-on-one fights. That makes it sound like they're all one-on-one battles. They're basically fights after a fight after a fight, gaining in difficulty. Until you end up beating the game at the end, and also similarly to like is it called adventure mode? I don't remember what mode it's actually called in I was hoping we'd be able to hit it again, because things get really intense when the ball really starts getting fast in this game. That's one of my favorite things about this game. But oh yes, yeah, smack him. We destroyed that man. But anyways, like I was saying, similar to like the adventure mode or classic mode, I think it's called. At least in Super Smash Bros. Melee, I think it was called classic. You also get to do some other slightly different challenges, where maybe it's 2-on-2, where you actually have a teammate as you're fighting. And that's one thing I will say, it's also where things get really crazy in this game, when you have more and more players. So that would add some more play to this if you are doing it solo and stuff like that. But anyways, let's actually go online. We'll do a quick match, see if we can free-for-all, distance default, I don't know what that means. Same region and nearby regions. Okay, I see. Well, we'll just do. Let's go ahead and try enable a free for all. I think that'll be good. We'll look for one-on-one as well though, because because I don't know how soon we're actually going to be able to find a game in this. The last time I played, there we go, we actually found someone. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be all that difficult to find people online, but of course it's not perfect. Why is this? Oh, I'm the one on the right. I was wondering why that was changing Candyman's colors. We could go Candyman on Candyman, but I think we should probably play someone else here. Let's play this person. Since that person's gonna be Candyman, that'll be like showing off the differences between people. So yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, the big draw to this game, I would definitely say, is 100% multiplayer, either online with strangers or with friends. Because, oh god, Candyman destroyed me. But because usually I have a very, wow, that was awful. I need to pay more attention. Oh god. Okay, that was a little bit lag. I hope that things aren't gonna be too laggy for this, because I think that would be a bad example for the servers of this game. But honestly, from what, oh, that son of a, he tricked me! He fooled me! That was actually a really smart move on his part, I must say. Oh, don't you dare do it again. Yeah, I think we, oh, he actually got me from the back. I think we actually did see Sonata's super a little bit there, even if this guy is gonna crush me. That's perfectly fine if he does. I think we want to get by the end of this anyways, before too long. But, oh god, yeah, a bit more lag. Basically, oh my god, this guy's so much better than me at this game. Basically, as I was saying, the servers are actually, I think, pretty good for the most part. And this is a really bad example of it, whatever lag we're seeing here. That is almost certainly just my internet at the school. Yeah, we knocked him out of the map. We at least got our revenge in that regard. Because really, the internet at my school is so freaking bad. Like, any lag or anything like that we see here is almost certainly just an example of that. We actually are starting to make a little bit of a comeback. If we could beat this guy with only 1 life left, I would be very, very happy with myself. He really likes this strategy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the game, I've actually seen other people play online, and I will say for a fact that it is nowhere near this laggy, with other people, so I apologize for that. Hopefully we tricked him with, like, shooting it way up in the air. Nice. I'm actually really happy with how this is turning out. Stop doing that strategy, dude. No, I knew it! I knew eventually he was just gonna let it go. Oh. Well, the silly Bakasura, that was very good on your part, and who knows, hopefully you'll see this video sometime and you could be like, yes, I destroyed that man. But anyways, like, the online servers, it doesn't take long to find people, at least from my experience, and the internet connection is very good. And actually, honestly, what I would say is probably the greatest thing about this game is that there actually is online multiplayer. There's so many indie games that have really cool, really fun concepts that are coming out on Steam with just like couch co-op or local co-op, no online, like Spelunky, for example. Love Spelunky so much, but the one thing that would have made it like unbelievably good would have been online multiplayer, you know? So, and this game has it, which is so freaking nice, because really that's what this game is built for, you know? And that's what surprises me about a lot of the other games that don't have it. But that's getting into a whole different bag of worms and all that. So yeah, this is Lethal League. It is going for $14 on Steam. Really, it's one of those things where, personally, I think it fits a little bit more in the $10 price range, but it's one of those things where it's not very much more than that, and, as long as you think you would really enjoy this concept, and especially, on top of that, if you have people to play it with, I think this is gonna be really worth it for you. If you're thinking of picking this up just for solo play, probably not so much. It's really fun, but it's not a game that's gonna hold you for a very, very long time, unless you're perfectly fine with either doing the bots or online play with strangers and stuff like that. But really, basically the point that I want to kind of drill into your minds here is that this game, if you play it with a friend, You're gonna have loads of fun. It's gonna be like a really wild time. So anyways, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I will put the link in the description to where you can pick up this game on Steam. And I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.